Hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. As always, it is Nick here, back with your daily crypto news and analysis. And today we're going to be talking about Hedera and Hbar, so let's just dive in and let's start off with this tweet here from Justin Atwell, who is the sustainability lead at Swirlds Labs. And he is bringing up a specific topic talking about the balance sheet of the planet and how it will live on Hedera. And this got me thinking because everything that we have been seeing from Hedera has been a big focus on sustainability, carbon credits, ESG, all that kind of stuff that we've been addressing for a little bit of time that a lot of people just think that it's all hype, there's no value to it. Well, we do see over here from the Hashgraph Foundation, they are actually talking about this. They're talking about to bring the balance sheet of the world to a public ledger, you need to have complete compatibility with the complex regulatory landscapes and things like that around the world for implementation of this. They do even talk about the DLTs, how leveraging carbon negative DLTs like Hedera enables us to catalyze transformative new pathways to climate action. Centered on auditability, data discoverability, and liquidity across a broad range of sustainability use cases and how they are just far from hype. They do talk about DOT's utility for climate action depends on parallel implementation of an array of enabling technologies, infrastructure and requirements, legislative and also regulatory frameworks, and B2B cooperative engagements. And they do even mention down here how individuals need to kind of look at utility beyond meme coins and even modern variants beyond Bitcoin as well. They talk about enhanced array of interdependent digital infrastructure technologies currently emerging like AI, ML, IoT, and even remote sensing utility as well. They go on to mention a few things, but also we do see all signs point to rising political commitment to address climate change. Yet, as nearly 200 world leaders meet for COP27, the heart of the Paris Agreement's decarbonization strategy is inadequate to meet its goals. We cannot afford to wait for governments alone. And they also do mention the fact that they have been working with some of the biggest names in the game. For an example, our approach has signaled a willingness to assist policymakers at every governance level, from city administrators to national environmental regulators to central banks and financial oversight agencies. So they are taking this extremely serious. They are really kind of working with some of the biggest names, going on to every major level of regulatory policy and trying to get this fully implemented. And we do see within 5 years, aided by significant first mover advantage, we see the DLT-enabled climate tech innovations being accelerated by the SIF and built on Hedera today as becoming indispensable to the world's decarbonization toolkit. So this is going to be very large. So far, highlighting policy to the Biden White House, Gold Standard, and Vera CFTC, and UNFCCC. You can learn more about the Hbar blog down here, reshaping this entire scene. This is huge. You know what's funny? Look at the engagement on this. Barely any engagement on the tweets down here. So not a lot of people really kind of cared for this. But I think that this is something substantial. I mean, listen, if we are talking about the balance sheet of the world moving to a ledger like Hedera with Hbar, this could be huge. And I do think that they are moving fast on this. And also, by the way, we do see over here, it will take an additional $3.5 trillion in annual spending, yearly spending, to reach net zero by 2050. This is from McKinsey and Company, and this is the key takeaways from like COP27. There's a lot more around this. If we really kind of look at this, you could check out some of the reports from COP27. That was the the big event that even Hedera themselves has focused on, like down here. There's a lot in terms of this area to focus on. We've been talking about sustainability for a while. I think even the Hbar Foundation, if you go over here to their ecosystem area, you could check out the Sustainable Impact Fund and look at all of the things that are centered on this area. For an example, ATMA is a big one, which we can definitely discuss. But Envision also, tokenizing carbon credits. And there's so much more here as well. It's a very, very interesting area. A few ones that I've been focused on is like Dovu as well. Dovu has been a big one. Suku as well. Some pretty large things to focus on here. And this is really kind of enabling this huge move to possibly having the balance sheet of the world on Hedera. That would be huge. But I think that this is already kind of in the making. I mean, Envision, right? Which was on the Hedera ecosystem over here. Envision tokenizing carbon credits. This is actually much bigger than that, actually. When we go over here, so this is going to be in beta phase. This is launching soon. We can definitely get to that. So here is the Managed Guardian service is launching soon on Hedera. This is going to allow for minting emissions and carbon offset tokens. It provides auditable, traceable, and reproducible records that document the emission process and life cycle of carbon credits, which reduce fraud in the ESG market. This is going to be launching in beta in about 12 days. I do think that this is going to be pretty large as a service, especially for the enterprise grade ecosystem. We do see instantly get started using the Guardian, easily mint discoverable emissions and offset tokens, and then also business ready and developer friendly as well. And yeah, I think that this is going to be pretty large. When we go over here to the Web3 ecosystem, check out some of the companies that they are already working with in terms of Envision. You have Microsoft there, which again, Microsoft has been a name that always has come up in terms of really kind of looking at what Hedera is going to be announcing. I do think, like at some point in time, Microsoft will most likely be a GC member or some major, partnership with Hedera because they are working on almost everything together. Even MTech with their white paper on the digital dollar has been with Microsoft as well. Very interesting. Intel is here, Boeing's here, as well as a ton of other major companies. Very interesting. Also, Corda, big name, which I've always focused on as well. And here you guys have blockchain networks we build on. You can see all of the major ones, and you can see the breakdown as well, like an ecosystem platform that presents a faster and more secure alternative to a traditional blockchain. You can even see like Ethereum and stuff like that. But yeah, they are working with some of the largest names in the game, and you do see that the business value add of blockchain will grow to slightly more than $176 billion by 2025. And I think that the value proposition here is much larger, but this is just more so the business value add. But yeah, very exciting. I think that this is one that I've been focused on for a while just because of the industries. There's a lot of industries that they are focused on, so you guys can see all of them over there, from healthcare and life sciences to automotive to aviation. I mean, it's a lot of things to focus on. And again, we look at Atma.io. Everyone has been waiting for this to fully launch. I think that we are getting there. I think that we are getting close to full-on launch of Atma.io. They did say sometime in the fall timeframe. Well, we are here. We are waiting. We are waiting patiently. But this has also been another one that I've been focused on for sustainability. In fact, we do see down here, they are talking about sustainability initiatives. Today announced that it's partnering with the Hbar Foundation on sustainability initiatives. Part of the collaboration is the adoption of Hedera's DLT into the Atma.io connected product cloud. Customers now have access to one of the most cost-effective and energy-efficient DLT/blockchain platforms and use that functionality to drive their decarbonization goals. And also, Atma will also leverage the Guardian solution. So I think that when we look at Guardian, I think that this might actually play a big role in when Atma.io is actually going to launch. I think that right around the same time as this 12-day period, I think that that's when we could see Atma.io go fully live because, again, this is like all utilizing the same exact service, which is the Managed Guardian service. And the interesting thing here is that this is going to really focus on all of the big things that could lead to having the balance sheet of the world on Hedera, because this is, again, focused on open source tokenization that is going to make creating and discovering ESG, environmental, social, and governance assets easy. So, again, we are focused on this. I think that this is very interesting. I think that all of this should be a big focus for anybody that is focused on Hedera and Hbar's value proposition, because even when we go over here to use cases, they did add sustainability here. This is a new area, and you can see everything that they are doing within this industry. You can check out the sustainability grants as well. Here's all the sustainability grants from the Hedera Foundation, like I just mentioned. But you can see everything here. So a balance sheet for our planet. Minting and exchanging climate assets, the world's most sustainable network, trusted, granular, and also transparent data. We do see the need for greater security, transparency, and efficiency within industries such as carbon markets has never been more pressing. And when we talk about greater security, what better security than Hedera's ABFT? For this market to mature, it is essential that accurate, granular data can be logged and accessed without corruption and collusion. And we do see Guardian and Hedera combines a trust layer for multi-party data and a digital reporting and verification tool to strengthen workflows that lead to tokenized quantitative outcomes. Again, look at what's being focused on here. Guardian. When is this going live? 12 days. It all aligns with that 12-day period. I do think that Atma will play a vital role within that as well. I think that 12-day period should be looked upon and focused on as well, because I think that could be a very, very large aspect to this. And we do see the sustainability ecosystem down here. So like I said, Dovu is a big one. Daily Piper with Toko, also a big one. ServiceNow, huge. Avery Dennison, yes. So all of this is very large, and I do think that this is going to create a ton of value. I think that we should all be focused on this area as a huge use case study. And like I said, the Guardian is one that I've been focused on because I really do think that this is going to be a very large focus point for governments, companies, everything. I mean, like, this is going to lead to everything. And if this does achieve global mass adoption, then this could be very large for Hedera and even Hbar as a token. And I think that this could allow for a lot more adoption in general. And also, by the way, talking about a few of these names like Timeless. Timeless is one that we've been focused on as well. In fact, we do see down here like it's a pioneer in the development and delivery of carbon reporting and guarantee of origin solutions built on the Hedera network with $851 billion in value of global carbon markets. They also continue to expand, by the way. When we go over here, so actually, I meant to go over to this one. Timeless is excited to announce a collaboration with the Aerospace Malaysia Innovation Center to focus on the guarantee of origin of sustainable aviation fuels. And again, we do see Hedera, Hbar Foundation. Like, this is all expanding rapidly, and it's in a very, like, this is all like kind of underlooked, I would argue. And we do see down here, like, we do have, like, just for clarification, does your carbon reporting and guarantee of origin solution utilize the Hedera Hashgraph ledger? And we do see, yep, all of our solutions utilize the Hedera network. Like, this is huge for everything Hbar. So focus on Timeless, focused on, like, everyone should be focused on this. I really don't understand how people can't see how large this is for all of these major industries. I also think that this is what Boeing is working with them on, because Boeing is a partnership with, or has a partnership with Envision Blockchain, which is centered on Guardian. And even if you look at the industries over here, like aviation is one big focus point for them. And I think that this is all going to align perfectly for sustainability, as well as moving fast towards having, again, everything centered on Hedera around sustainability, ESG, carbon credits, carbon offsets, all that kind of stuff. And we do see it over here, built on Hedera, COP27. And this is from Tolam Earth, COP27 News, Tolam Earth, and Tamua, I hope that I'm saying that name right, Limited, CYNK platform has announced that we will collaborate on Africa's first verifiable emission reductions platform using a public DOT. And yeah. Again, you could see everything aligning perfectly for Hedera to be the main name around this area. I'm very excited, honestly, for the future around Hedera in terms of sustainability, carbon offsets, carbon credits, everything. And again, pay attention to the 12-day time frame over here from Guardian, because I think that this is going to be the secret sauce around everything, and I really think everything's aligning with this, especially from Atma.io. I might be wrong, but I'm just saying, pay attention to this. So with that being said, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, definitely leave a like, subscribe, turn notifications on if you guys want more free content. You guys are more than welcome to follow me on Twitter and join the free Discord down in the description below. As always, up to you all. Have a beautiful day, beautiful night. If you guys on this before, this has been Nick. Peace out, guys.